Hey guys, my name is AllieJones and I will not be attending Generation Beauty LA 2017. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a talk through tutorial on this full face glam look. I am really into it right now. I'm kind of feeling myself. I think I'm going to wear this on Sunday. Eli and I are going to go bowling and see a movie, so this is possibly what I might wear makeup wise. But I did use some Morphe palettes. I highlighted with my Anastasia Glow Kit, of course. I used a new foundation and I switched on over back to using an actual beauty blender. I used very affordable brushes. If you guys would like me to, I will list the brushes that I used as well. You know what? No, I will list them down below, as well as all of the products that I used on my face in order. I think that's it. I'm really into this look. I haven't used my Kiss number 11 lashes in a really long time, and I don't know why I haven't, because they're so wispy and pretty and they're such a girly lash. I also use a new Anastasia liquid lip. It's not new on the market, but it is new for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, that will be also listed down below or somewhere here on the screen. But that is pretty much it. So let's get on into the tutorial. Oh wait, before I go, I did forget to mention that this did actually start off as a talk through, like me talking to you guys right now, but it did start storming and hailing and thundering and all that good stuff, so I did switch on over to a voiceover. So I'm super sorry about that, but I really wanted to get this video up. So yeah, let's get on into the tutorial. So first I'm going to start off by priming my face. I am first going to spritz my face using my Pure Mineral Facial Mist with collagen. Just a quick little, and that's all you need. And then I'm going to actually take an actual beauty blender and just pounce that on into the skin. And I have been recently including this mist into my kind of prep steps before doing my foundation, because lately, you guys, my skin has not been as oily. Like, I don't like it, because I actually don't mind having oily skin. I'd rather have oily skin than dry skin, but that's just me. So yeah, I don't know if it's because of hormones, I don't know if it's just because of the weather, but skin, you need to get it together and bring me back my oils. So then I'm actually going to go in and prime my face with the new Milani Prime Light Face Primer. This is the Strobing and Pore-Minimizing one, which I actually need. My face does have larger pores in my T-zone area. I'm going to add a lot of that to the center of my face, just because this is a strobing primer as well. And I really like this. I've been using this ever since I got it, and I love the way it looks on my skin. And I'm typically applying this in places that I normally do highlight with the powder highlight. So right there on the tops of my cheekbones, the center of my nose, and then my chin as well. Now I'm going to go in with a new foundation that I actually used in my last Get Ready With Me. This is the MAC Matchmaster SPF 15 foundation, and the shade that I ended up picking up is 5.0. I have only used this that one time, and I really like it. To apply this first, I'm going to go and use my Morphe G6, and I am just going to apply that directly onto my face. I know this is looking crazy. You guys are probably like, girl is not blending in her foundation, but I do go in with my beauty blender and just blend everything out. I'm just using this brush to kind of place it where I want it. And then now I am taking my beauty blender and I'm just going to make sure that everything is blended and looking flawless. Now that we have our base down, I am actually going to move on to my eyes. Typically, I like to just finish up the whole face, contour, highlight, blush, all that good stuff. But for this video, I am going to try something new, and I am actually going to do my eyes after my foundation, like I just said. So I am going to take a little piece of tape, and I'm going to first stick that onto the back of my hand just to get some of that tackiness off of the strip of tape. And then I am going to apply that directly at the edge of my eye. And the reason why I'm doing this is because your girl cannot do winged eyeliner, so this is pretty much my little way of cheating the makeup system. I am actually going to prime my eyelids using my Benefit Stay Don't Stray. And with a Real Techniques base shadow brush, I am going to blend that out. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear it raining? Okay, I'm gonna finish up this video by doing a voiceover. I'm so sorry guys, but I feel like the rain would be like a little distracting, so yeah. Here we go. Alrighty, so I am first starting off by using the Morphe 350 palette, and I am using a shade that is literally the same exact color as my skin tone, and I'm placing that from my lash line all the way up to my brow bone. Next, I'm going to go into the shade that is right next to the shade that I just used, and I am placing that shade all into my crease using a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, and I am placing that from the outer corner of my eye to the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm moving on to the KathleenLights in Morphe palette, and I am dipping my Japonesque 835 brush into a kind of brownish red tone. The best way I could describe this is that it's kind of a brick shade, if that makes sense. I'm just placing that all into my crease and pretty much right on top to where I placed the previous shade, and I'm doing this to add more depth to the look. With a Morphe M433 brush, I am going back into the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm dipping into a straight up brown shade. It has no type of red in it, and I'm adding that directly into my crease, not all blown out like I was with the previous shades. I'm just placing that right into the socket of my eye, and this is also going to add a little bit more depth. Now, using my Vasanti contour eyeshadow brush, I am taking a cooler tone brown, and I am just adding that close to my lower lash line on the outer V and taking that up into the crease as well. With this shade, I found that I had to continue to build and build, so just get it to the darkness that you like, and yeah. I had to go in to the black, actually, in the Kathleen and Morphe palette, to get it to where I wanted it. So if you really want to just straight up go and use a black, you totally can, but I was kind of intimidated. But the black in the KathleenLights and Morphe palette isn't the darkest of the darkest blacks, if you know what I mean. So that's why I had to keep going back and forth. Now, with a ColourPop eyeshadow brush, I am going to be applying that kind of goldish pinkish shade in the Morphe 350 palette. It looks kind of pinkish on my skin tone, but it may be different on other skin tones. I was at first using the ColourPop brush, but then I went in with my finger because with the brush it was kind of skipping along my eyelid. So just apply this however you would like to. I find that the finger works best with these Morphe kind of glittery, pigmented, metallic shades. So yeah, use your finger. And now I am going to be applying some NYX matte liquid eyeliner in black, and it came out thicker than I wanted it to be, but I ended up really liking it. Moving on to my Holy Grail concealer, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium, and I'm going to be applying that directly underneath both my eyes, the bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead, and right on top of my Cupid's bow. I'm going to be blending that out with my new beauty blender, and I may or may not have gone back to Sephora to buy another one. I'm going to be setting my concealer using my Bellapierre Banana Setting Powder. And this is seriously such a good powder. If you want absolutely no flashback and want your makeup to last all day long, get this powder. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Powder Foundation in Teak. And I am placing this powder wherever I am pretty much going to contour and places where I want to set that foundation. I'm putting it on my cheeks, my neck, and my forehead where I normally contour. To contour my face, I'm going in with my Kat Von D Beauty Shade and Light palette, and I'm using the two shades Shadow Play and Subconscious, and I'm using a blush brush by the brand MeMeMe. I got this brush in an Ipsy Glam bag, and I can't seem to put it down. It's so good. It fits right into the hollows of my cheeks, and I love it. To blend in the rest of that setting powder, I am using a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff and blend this all into my skin. I don't really like to waste any product, so I'm just going to disperse that product all over my face. Now for my favorite part, I'm going to be highlighting my face using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, and I'm just going to be placing that on the tops of my cheekbones, the top of my brow, like right above that, and I'm going to be placing that also on the bridge of my nose. Now to smudge along my lower lash line, I'm taking that dark shade that I used in the KathleenLights and Morphe palette, and that's the only shade that I'm smudging across my lower lash line. I liked that it had that kind of redness to it, so I ended up just smudging that all across my lower lash line. I'm taking a shimmery color from the Morphe 3 Bow palette, and I'm popping that into the inner corners of my eyes to give this more of a poppin' look. To prep my eyelashes for falsies, I'm taking the new Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara and applying a few coats of this. I don't know how I feel about this mascara. It's kind of whatever to me, just because it doesn't grab my lashes the way I like it to, but I will continue to use it. And the lashes that I'm wearing today are my Kiss number 11 wispy eyelashes. These are like my favorite. And lastly, for liquid lipstick, I decided to wear the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton liquid lipstick. That is pretty much it for this makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed it and cannot get enough of me, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.